Welcome, Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
Right.
So we're drinking a couple of whiskeys. We're gonna do them because it's the same distillery and the same MB.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they're two different things. But I'm not sure whether they made it or not.
Okay. What do you mean? Oh, you mean whether or not they sourced it?
Yeah.
Cocho whiskey.
So this is in Pennsylvania,
Okay.
Moonshine Mine Distillery.
Right.
I don't know.
Less than 2 years old.
Yeah, I think
Let's Cocho too.
it's very possible they made it themselves, but it has that whole produced by thing on it.
Right.
Produced and bottled.
Anybody can say
Which-
produced, but you're not allowed to say distilled unless you distill it.
Yeah, almost always means they sourced it.
Almost, but
Almost, not always.
Well.
Almost always. So we're gonna find out together whether this tastes like something they would have made or something that we recognize. We're
Okay.
gonna start with bourbon.
Sure.
So this is the Cocho, Pennsylvania, and they call it Pennsylvania straight bourbon whiskey.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I look at the label.
Uh-huh.
I don't. That's not a whiskey label to me. It looks like
No.
something other than whiskey.
Yes,
It looks
I
kind of
agree.
like a beer can, like a craft brewery.
I think
I would see that on like a beer can, even that size practically, right there.
I think I would have gone for like a custom bag of spice mix with flour that you take home from, and then you bake something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this would totally be in a Cracker Barrel gift
Right.
shop.
Yeah. I'm poking at it a little bit, but this does not cost as much as idiots who spend way too much on labels. Hi.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So
Which one was this? This was
it says Pennsylvania straight bourbon.
bourbon. Got it.
And what does it smell like?
So new and different. Never had this before.
Yeah.
Did we crack the mystery wide open?
Yeah, we might have. I don't know.
If it's not the MGP, they're doing a very good impersonation.
Yeah, this
of
is
the
the
yeah.
best MGP impersonation I've ever smelled in my entire life.
Yeah. But it's the first of the day. I'm fresh off of an espresso. Maybe it's throwing me off. You're bad at this anyways. You're always off.
I'm always off.
Right.
What is this, malt? Is it gin? Who knows?
No, it's always a space side. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
so-
it just has that light botanical orange, citrusy,
Yeah.
a little bit of brown sugar.
A little bit of the orange peel. The oaky layer is there, but it's not dominant.
It's really the orange peel that always marks MGP for me.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's the one. Because other ones hit the same kind of botanical and same kind of oak, but it's that slight orange note on the nose that we got in our barrels that I now pick up as my marker.
But we don't know for sure.
We
Like,
don't.
Maybe they were doing a thing that we've experimented with. You just take a well-known mash bill, then you run that mash bill through your own equipment to see how it compares to something that's very familiar. Maybe they did something similar. We don't know. And we don't even know if it's the same mash bill.
Well, I don't know. You can taste it. It's really good.
Huh.
Look.
Cocho
Do we have a problem with sourced whiskey,
stands
Rex?
for MGP.
No.
No, we have
No.
We have a problem with lack of transparency.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes, we think MGP makes amazing whiskey, and we think it's a great idea as one of the very viable business options for a growing distillery.
well, it takes years to age something and have
yes,
ready to sell.
is to source something and still until you can make your own.
Well, and beyond that, just the idea of sourcing independent bottlers. You know this. You've been watching the act of grabbing a barrel from a lesser-known distillery and then you're basically sourcing it and bottling it and putting it out there. To the extent that you're doing that to feature the work of some other distillery to show, hey, what else is out there? That's great. We love that. So sourcing definitely has a legitimate place in the industry.
By the way, these are both from Magnificent Bastard Lyle Baker.
Lyle Baker, you magnificent
Bastard.
This is the rye.
Okay.
I guess my only real problem.
What did they proof this to?
This might be theirs.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean it says less than 2, custom crafted, gold edition
This
rye.
is 100 proof.
Yeah, this is too.
50%. Okay.
I like that they did it at higher proof.
This is the rye.
It's a really good bourbon. Let's go to the rye.
Oh yeah, that's the rye.
There's a lot more mint in that than I was expecting,
Okay.
but it is very botanical.
Yeah, minty. It's
Mint green tea.
It's almost some of the botanicals that you'll get in gin. It's not quite that aggressively botanical. But there is some overlap with some gin botanicals.
I'm even getting jasmine, a hint of jasmine.
Okay. Then there's a little bit of the black anise. This is like the classic rye, very familiar notes that people think of when they think of rye.
Yeah. Very drinkable, very nice, good proof level. Probably.
Oh, almost like a little bit of that root beer quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recognize it?
Yep.
So, Lyle, thank you.
You know, typically,
But, like,
no,
look-
that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being super generous. It is one of the things where whenever there is an MGP, we've had it from so many different directions, right? And like the finishing and the different proofs and the climates and all this stuff.
Yeah.
We try and space those out,
Yeah.
right? Because you just don't want MGP after MGP.
Non-stop MGP
But
reviews.
sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, until you open, you're like, well, damn it.
And again, we don't know for sure.
We don't. And look, here's what I will say. If this is not MGP,
Yeah.
then these guys need to.
Yeah. They're like the mockingbird of the industry.
These guys are damn geniuses,
they
and they
replicate.
need to scale up because there's a whole lot of people who would want this whiskey for source, who MGP has closed their doors to,
Between
effectively.
at this proof, between the two, what are you reaching for?
Bourbon.
Between these two right now, I'm reaching for the rye. 'Cause
Really?
Yes, in the AB, I go back to the bourbon. And there's a little bit of,
Green.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a little
tiny little thread of it.
green. Yeah.
So in the moment, it's the rye. Runaway Rick, damn you too. Thanks to you, I tried my first Octomore. Love something I can't afford.
Yeah.
What the hell am I supposed to do now that I know it exists?
I know, man.
Mooch.
I know. It's hard sometimes to find something truly magical that's rare or expensive. Like for me, it's in Compass Box.
Rich friends with good taste.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
For me, it's in Compass Box where I've stumbled onto something that it's like, son of a bitch, now that I know that this exists, it's really hard to drink. Like my favorite is Flaming Heart,
Yeah.
the Compass Box Flaming Heart series. But it's almost impossible to get your hands on one.
Yeah, and for me, it's the whiskeys like coming out of Taiwan.
Oh yeah, the Kavalan.
It's just so hard to get these things. It's ridiculous, but they're amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Jim Foster. It's the taste of almost.
Yeah. That was from one of the reviews, and it's Bibb and Tucker, I think.
Yeah, there's a
And-
tagline if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. That's pretty great, right? What is that? It's the taste of almost.
Okay, I don't have anything more to say about this.
I know.
It's a good quality whiskey. You're familiar with it. There's a reason why it's so big and popular.
Only take issue with the custom crafted small batch Pennsylvania straight bourbon.
Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing there? And again, we don't know for sure. Maybe we're completely wrong and we're idiots.
Hey, always possible.
Here's stuff. Oh, you got some
Like
more?
those are not necessarily together.
Yeah.
Like we could be not wrong and idiots, or we could be wrong but not idiots, or we could be wrong idiots. Just don't ask Jimmy Legg.
We could be idiots and then just stumbled into being right.
Yeah. Just don't ask Jimmy Legg
Blair.
what the answer to that
Blair.
is.
Freaking Blair. Here's defining stealing, you drink it.
If you fight me, I'm fighting for a
You
friend.
steal, but you steal your liver's hearts.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.